Respect, not genuine love. Respect, pay. Let's preach time to the genuine ones only. You know, when you big single and you getting yourself mentally ready for yourself, for your journey of your walk of life, you know, you just don't allow anybody into your comfort zone. No, you don't. You know, because not everybody's genuine. Not everybody is on the same page as you when it comes to your mental state, when it comes to your self-respect, and when it comes to self-awareness. Like, not everybody's on the same time frame. And I say that respectfully. But that's okay. Because what's for you will be for you. You know, like, what's genuinely for you, like, respect, like, genuine people who are going to genuinely love you, genuine people who are going to genuinely respect you, will be for you with no questions asked. Like, no questions asked. You know, knowing your genuine self-worth within, you really got to do that inner work to really be at peace with yourself, to understand yourself and what you're worthy of, regardless to if you endured trauma at a young age, or you endured trauma going into your adulthood and you dealt with trauma on top of trauma, or you even been sexually assaulted, you put a name to your book. You know, facing yourself is very important, because when you face your own music and you could look at your reflection of yourself, that's a blessing within itself, to actually say, I love myself today. To actually say, I genuinely have awareness today. Because when you have awareness within awareness of yourself, and you have healthy boundaries within, and you can respect yourself to respect your neighbor at the end of the day, to understand the definition of what your self-value is, and knowing that you're not out here just entertaining anybody, and you're not going to just be sitting here playing mind games with people at the end of the day. Like, nah, you don't have that type of timing. Because when you at peace with yourself, you're not dealing with certain stuff. Nah, You want what's generally for you, the healthy way, not that toxic behavior. You know, when you big single, and you genuinely have self-awareness within you, and you genuinely love yourself without wearing a mask, like, you could really mean what you say and say what you mean. I love myself. I'm genuinely at peace with myself without wearing a mask. Yo, that energy hit different. That energy hit different. And when you're willing to accept, because you're big single, when you're willing to accept someone coming into your life, you know, it's a choice to have somebody come into your life. It's a choice. It's not forced. It would never be forced. It should never be forced. It's unhealthy. That's very unhealthy. But when you're allowing someone to come into your inner space, your peace, that's value right there. Because you value yourself, you value your time. To allow someone to come into your comfort zone, to value your time, and you value their time in a healthy way. And getting in tune with yourself to know that you are worthy of someone being emotionally available to you. And it's not one-sided. And y'all understand the communication of the love language that you have within, you know? Or just understand the assignment within the assignment that regardless to what trauma the other person may have endured from their childhood going into adulthood, they have balance within themselves. Y'all both have balance. Y'all both have boundaries. So it won't be no conflict. It won't be no clashes. So the relationship can be able to work, because you guys are able to have good communication skills when it comes to being in tune with each other. You know, because if you don't understand yourself and then you get into a situation with someone, and whatever trauma you endured, you lashing out to the person that's a real one, and they trying to show up for you. And you're not used to somebody being real, and they're being kind to you, and they respect you for who you truly are. And, you know, when you're one of those type of people who are used to people disrespecting you, you're just waiting for somebody to disrespect you. And the reaction you're looking for, you're not going to get it out of a real one, because they don't have time for that. It takes up too much energy, and it's not worthy. It's not worth it. It's not. That's why you gotta be real with yourself, to be genuine and kind to yourself, to understand the assignment, that knowing your self-value in the day, to have self-control, to have self-discipline, to understand the assignment within the assignment, that you gotta mean what you say and say what you mean, to stay true to yourself without wearing a mask. If you're trying to talk to somebody and somebody's allowing you to their peace, don't wear no mask. Be real with them, like, yo, I got problems. You know, I see you feeling me or whatever the case may be, but my childhood trauma, it still plays a part in my life time to time. And I want to get the right help for myself. Some people can't be real and say that. Some people would just tag you along and they got all these problems and problems. Now they miserable, now they jealous of you and all this toxic behavior. And they didn't deal with they trauma from their childhood going into their adulthood. On top of trauma, on top of trauma. But that has nothing to do with you. And that's not your fault. But when you're that type of person who's kind and you respect them and you're trying to be their balance and their peace, to let them know like, yo, I'm not here to push you away. I'm not here to disrespect you. I'm not here to, below you as a person. But I'm here to be your balance and your peace, and we can figure this out together. But when someone is not ready for something real and genuine, you got to walk away. Because all it's going to do is affect your peace of mind, affect your awareness within yourself, because you're going to start to reevaluate your thought process like, hold on, is it me? No, it's not you. Never blame yourself because of somebody else's past trauma. You may feel bad for what they went through. Everybody, who wouldn't? But at the same time, too, you can't allow someone past trauma reflect you. It can't stop your growth. And especially when you're trying to be patient with them. But all they keep doing is pushing you away with their energy. They got toxic energy within them. Now they disrespecting you. They jealous of you. All this toxic stuff. They trying to find jobs. They can't find work. So they pushing you away. And all you're trying to do is just help them. And because you're trying to help them, they're not used to someone trying to help them. They push you away. So you got to remove yourself from situations like that. Because what's for you will be for you with no questions asked. Be kind to people. Respect people. Respect your neighbor. But somebody allows you into their comfort zone and they mean what they say and they say what they mean. They genuinely true to themselves. And they don't have time for all that toxic behavior at the end of the day. Yo, you got a real one on your hand. And I say that respectfully. And they one of a kind. And they don't got time for that because they understood the assignment within assignment regardless of what trauma they been through, that they could face their music and grow from it. When you want to elevate from your trauma, that energy hit different. When you want to stay stuck in your trauma and don't want to elevate, that energy hit different. I rather want to elevate and become my best self vision of myself and blossom. So I can look at my reflection of myself and see, you know what? Look what I overcame and I just became my best self vision of myself. And not only that, but being that I was able to do so, I was able to bring in the right person into my life at the right time that saw me for who I truly was and respected me and loved the fact that I was able to be my transparent self and didn't have to wear a mask to be in tune with them, to show them at the end of the day, I could come from this type of background, but I could still love you and respect you without having malicious intentions to psych out your thought process, loving your freedom or your pockets, but to actually mean what I say and say what I mean and stay true to you and be true to myself and, understand the definition that there are better days ahead. I'm not going to allow my past to hold me back from my true love. You can't do that because that's only blocking your blessing. And when you mean what you say, you say what you mean, that you genuinely have self-awareness within yourself and you have self-respect and you have self-control. You done the healing within yourself and knowing you didn't do the proper healing within yourself, because it's going to show if you did the healing or not. It's going to show if you're trying to gaslight somebody or not. All those red flags, the negative, toxic ways, is going to show. And when that person sees that you're not trying to fix your problem, or you starting to have bad habits within habits, picking up, narcotics or whatever the case may be, to balance your day out, but you overdoing it. It's okay to do certain substances. It's okay. But at the same time, too, you got to have balance within it. You can't push somebody away because you have a problem within a problem, because especially when someone's not used to that, they're going to fall back. They're not going to want to be in tune with you. And especially if they're trying to be your balance. Like, yo, regardless of the world's against you, I'm going to be your piece of your balance in a healthy way. Like, somebody can genuinely love you for who you truly are, but you got to be real with yourself first. Love is real. Love is one of a kind with the right one that's genuinely for you. Real love don't have time for mind games or manipulation games. Real love is willing to elevate, become themselves, become their best self vision of themselves, and show you at the end of the day, I don't got to fake gas like you to show you that I'm in tune with you. It's respect. I hope to the genuine. I truly appreciate your time to the genuine ones only. Have a safe weekend. I truly appreciate your time. I truly appreciate your time to the genuine ones only. Have a safe weekend. Naya, genuine love, respect. Protect your energy because not everybody's over your time. You thought you had me. Try to stop me from talking.